Sometimes a house is more than just a house. Some walls whisper silently, never forgetting the pain they've witnessed. In the 1970s America, there was a small, peaceful town called Amityville. But that town turned into the nation's nightmare overnight. Today I will tell you about the Amityville Curse, known as one of the most terrifying stories in American history, inspired by real events. Is it real or fiction? That's for you to decide. November 13th, 1974, Long Island, New York. The DeFeo family was sleeping in their home that night as usual, but one member of the family had succumbed to the darkness within. Ronald DeFeo Jr., 23, took his rifle in the early hours of the morning and began moving silently through the house. First his mother and father. Then he shot his two brothers. Then he shot his two sisters. 6 victims. 6 innocent people. All of them died in their beds, without resistance. What's even stranger is that the neighbors didn't hear any gunshots. No one inside the house woke up or ran away. It was as if someone had paralyzed them all. Ronald went into the bar the next day and shouted, "They killed my family!" But the truth soon came out. He was the killer. During the trial, Ronald's words were chilling. "I heard voices in the house. They told me to kill them." Although psychiatric reports indicated he had mental health issues, Ronald continued to insist that the house had a demonic force. A year after the murders, in 1975, the Lutz family bought this house cheaply. George, Kathy, and their 3 children. They wanted a fresh start, but on the very first day, strange things began to happen in the house. There were inexplicably cold spots inside the house. Doors slammed on their own. Whispers could be heard coming from the walls. One night, when George woke up, he sensed a strong smell of pigs inside the house. And in the darkness outside the window, he saw a creature with glowing red eyes. The little girl said she had made a friend named Jody who had a pig's face, but only she could see Jody. At 3:15 a.m. every night, George Lutz would suddenly wake up. The same hour, the hour the DeFeo murders were committed. A greenish liquid began seeping from the walls inside the house. The objects were moving, and even when they went to church to pray, this curse wouldn't leave them alone. They only lasted 28 days. One morning, they fled the house without taking anything. After the incident, the house became world famous. In 1977, the book The Amityville Horror was written, and in 1979, the film of the same name was released. Some say the Lutz family made up the whole story, writing a script to cash in on it. But some paranormal investigators claim the house still radiates negative energy. Some people who entered felt nauseous and experienced headaches. Even those passing by the house described feeling a cold vibration. Today, that house still stands on a quiet street in New York. It has new owners. Even the exterior has been changed. But the name Amityville, it was never forgotten. Is it a real curse? Or is it the darkness of the human mind? Perhaps some houses hold the screams of the past within them forever. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy these kinds of mysterious and terrifying stories, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Remember, sometimes the greatest fears are the ones that never happened.
Appeared for arraignment at the First District Court in Hauppauge, where he was ordered held without bail. As is standard practice in a multiple murder case, he was arraigned in only one of the killings, that of his 12-year-old brother Mark. The court agreed to let a physician treat DeFeo for injuries to his face, but it refused to allow a psychiatric examination for him, which had been requested by the defense attorney.
Well, based upon my conversations this morning with the defendant, Ronald DeFeo, and
mother and father, and everyone ran out of the bar, and that was it. They all took off. No, I had to stay. I was tending off. They all jumped in his car and took off.
Today, police combed the DeFeo's handsome three-story house for clues, while divers explored the backyard swimming pool for the still unfound murder weapon. Police have been questioning the son, Ronald, and now say he is being, quote, safeguarded. Investigators say without explanation that they now feel young DeFeo was in the house at the time of the murders, but they're not yet considering him a suspect. And so forth.
No suspect at this time. We have no indication of the motive at this time.
What about Ronald DeFeo, the son, the surviving son?
Ronald is being safeguarded by the Suffolk County Police at this time.
Why safeguarded?
Why? Because the 6 members of the family dead, and we don't know why, and he's the sole remaining member.
Is he also a suspect?
He's not a suspect at this time.
Few people in the neighborhood knew the family well, but those who did described them as close-knit.
I think they were just very sweet, very religious people, very family-minded people. And that's about all I could say. Very good, very generous, this type. Very close with their children.